Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. We are trying something a little bit different today. We are doing a unboxing of my Stay With Your Wings. I don't know if this is back to front for you guys or not, so hopefully it's not. But my Stay With Your Wings Stray Kids official fan club box. I will be fully honest, I have opened this, but only on the grounds of to A, check everything was there, and B, make sure I take out my membership ID, which has my full legal name and membership number on it, because I didn't fancy, fully doxing myself. I don't know how this is going to work because I've got my phone camera up here recording, which I don't know where it'll be on the screen, but recording the box, and I have my webcam recording my face, like it's big and full screen, and I can see that it's lagging, so I don't know if this is just going to end up being the box, but we'll see. So I don't know whether you'll just see my phone camera doing it. But so, Stray Kids. If anyone doesn't know who they are by now, even though I talk about them all the time, Stray Kids is a K-pop group who debuted in 2018. So they are now in their 6th generation fan kit. They are great. I love them. They're really good if you want some kind of like heavier music, like heavier K-pop, to kind of like go to the gym, do some exercise. They've also got some really soft songs. So yeah, they honestly, all genres, they've got it covered. They've got rap, they've got a little bit of everything. So just in case you don't know who they are, we have Bangchan, who's the leader, Hyunjin, Han, Ian, who's the maknae or the baby, Seungmin, Felix, Lino, and Changbin. Sorry, I'm looking at them upside down and trying to see them all upside down and get the right ones with the right names. It's really hard. So let's go. Let's see what we've got in here. Chan's my favourite. Not only because I just find him the best, like personality-wise and just everything. He is the closest to my age, which also is quite nicely. It works quite nicely. But yeah, I mean, I bias all of them. I love all of them. But yeah, Chan's closest to my heart. I just think he's an absolute sweetheart who deserves the best. So we open it up, and we've got the Stray Kids official fan club, Stay 6th generation. And then here, which I'm just going to bring up to this camera, it says Stray Kids everywhere, all around the world, you make Stray Kids stay, which is their motto, it's their saying, because they are stray kids. They have strayed all over the world, because particularly Chan and Felix are from Australia, and they strayed to Australia, and their whole thing is, wherever you are, wherever you may be, they'll find you. Not in a creepy way, but in a you find them whenever you need them, and that is very true for them. So here we go. What have we got in the box? So we're gonna kind of go through this a little bit chaotically, because I am chaotic if you haven't noticed. First of all, we've got this little squishy, which is, should I do the influence thing? We've got this little squishy, which is she's called Starlight, and she is meant to represent the fans. So you can hang her onto your bag, or wherever you want to hang it, and it's a little squishy. You're not meant to take her out of her bag. You can if you want, but you're not meant to, because it's one of those squishies which stays in the bag, and it feels very nice. It's very nice. And that is what represents the fans, and then that brings us on nicely, let me just move this out of the way, to the skazoos, which is each individual member has a skazoo, which is a little animal type creature which represents them. So got this little keychain here, which has, we've got Wolfchan, which is Bangchan's. Now it goes in age order, so it's just easier for me to run around these. So we've got Bangchan's Wolfchan, we've got Leebit, which is Lino, we've got please excuse any pronunciations I do. I am really bad at pronouncing things, as you may have learnt by now. We've got Dweki, which is Changbin. We've got Jinret, which is Hyunjin. We've got the little cloud, which says that we're Stray Kids' 6th generation. We've got Han Quokka, which is a little like quokka cross, like almost hamster. We've got Bakari. It's always the one that I struggle to spell, which is Felix. Wait, this one's for Han, obviously. And then we have Puppy M, which is for Seungmin. And we have, I've got to remember where the camera is up here. I'm trying to look at this camera, but remember there's a camera up here as well. We have, what was I saying? Sorry, Foxy IN, which is IN. So this is a little key ring you can hang on your keys. It is just a little acrylic. Should I do a little into my mic? It is acrylic, so it could break quite easy if you're not careful. So you would have to be quite careful with this one. But it is quite cute. I say it's a key ring. I actually think it's a phone charm. So you're meant to put it on your phone. But honestly, frankly, I throw my phone around too much. I would definitely break it. So I think it's either going to go on one of my little purses, or I will hang it up somewhere in my house and it can stay hung up because I think it's very cute. We have some stickers, which I haven't translated, but I will potentially translate and put in the captions for you in the description of the video. So these are, if I remember rightly, the boys have drawn these. I'm going to call them boys, sorry, I know they're men, but they are younger than me, therefore they're boys. And also I think people just generally call them the boys. So there you go, or the guys. So I think they have drawn these themselves. So I think the reflection in the camera is a little bit harsh, so I'm not sure if you can see all of these, so I'm just trying to make sure it's right. I might do it on this one actually. You might be able to see it better on this camera. So they have drawn these, so these are their little this is their little starlight drawings. So I'm going to jump between the two cameras, and then this is obviously Korean. There's some Korean comments, which I can't read Korean, I'm afraid. I know a few words in Korean, but I certainly can't read any Korean. And then there is a slightly different one underneath. But yes, I will translate that and put that in the comments for you guys, so we know what they say. But yes, there's some stickers there. Not sure what I'm going to do with stickers, because I really struggle to take stickers off and use them on anything, because I love them so much. Might put it on my laptop, my work laptop. I've got a few Stray Kids stickers on there already, so I could potentially do that. Just filling up my little desk as I go. So these are the fun bits. I'm going to take this all out of the box, you know. I didn't get any exclusives. There are some exclusive things that are only some people got, but there was very, very few people, and most people outside of Korea don't get them. Unfortunately, I'm not one of those lucky people, so I didn't get one. Those exclusives are like Polaroids. You could get some Polaroids of just like the boys pulling silly faces, but they're just literally one of each. So I didn't get one of those. Unsurprising. So this is the like photo booth type photos. So we have Chan and Changbin pulling cute little faces up there. We've got Lino and Seungmin. So the entire I'm just going to have this going on in the background. The entire vibe of this kit, which you'll see shortly when I go through this, is they're artists. Obviously they are music artists, but they are physical artists. They are doing they're creating artwork. So you'll see they've got paintbrushes, etc. So this is IN and Hyunjin. So you can see them with their little paintbrushes. The cute part about that as well is Hyunjin actually is an artist. Like, he likes to draw, he likes to paint. There's some beautiful paintings he's done out there and on his Instagram, so please do feel free to have a look at those. Then we've got Felix and Han, finally. So they've just got their cute little photo booth style photos, which you could just, you know, stick up on your boards or whatever, and they come in this cute little package, which you can put them in and keep them safe, which is quite nice, she says, as she throws them on the floor. Not on the floor, on the bench. I didn't mean to do that. And even on the back of them, they have this little stay with your wings, which is adorable, because they, you know, have really put the thought into it. And the stay with your wings concept is not only were they artists, but you'll see again in here, they have posed with these big, gorgeous wings. So it's just really lovely. So we have the photo card sets we'll do last, because those are the big things that everyone likes. So we've got ID photo, oh my god, my hands! ID photo sets, which is just these little ID cards, which they're adorable, they're so silly. I don't really know what you're meant to do with these. Some people have these little binders which just hold these, but they are literally like these little passport photos. So we've got Bangchan, we've got Seungmin. I'm having to look up there to do it, so sorry about that. We've got, I'll work out a way of doing this better next time. We've got Felix, we've got Han, we've got Hyunjin, we've got Changbin, we've got Lino, we've got IN. These were in age order when I first went through them, but when I was shifting through them to make sure I hadn't missed any when I first got them, I have reshuffled them, which means they're no longer in age order, because I panicked when I first got them because I couldn't find Hyunjin. And I was like, oh no, what am I going to do if I've got Hyunjin? So that is why they are out of age order. So that's our little stay with your wings ID set. And then we have our photo card sets. Now these are the things that if you are a K-pop fan, you are going to know what these are about. And this, I think, has started to kind of breach into other genres. Like, I think I saw something like some metal, like there were some Slipknot versions of these, etc. And all they are, but they are great, are these beautiful little photos of your artists. This is the back, that you can collect, and they are so fun, because some of them, they are like rare, some get signed. You get them in every album. You get normally 2, I think, if it's a full album. Sometimes you only get 1, and sometimes you get more than that. So you'll notice I have put my bias first. So we have Changbin and Chan. Chan's hair's adorable here. I love it. It's got it's like a purpley grey hue. By the way, so my bias line is so that'll make sense to any K-pop fans, is actually 3 Ratcha, which is Changbin, Chan and Han, and then Seungmin's also in that. That's my strong bias line, and then honestly it's all of them. I love all of them. I just think they're all amazing. So yeah, I'm screwed with this group. They have just taken me in, and I can't stop the fact that I've fallen in love with them. I only discovered them, probably August, September last year, and what are we in now? June, and I'm in love. So we've got Seungmin and Lino. The best part is he always goes down the route of, I'll just learn their names. And then no, you never just learn their names. Particularly the Felix effect brought me in, per usual, it always does. So we've got Felix and Han. And we have IN and Hyunjin. Just looking cute. So that is our little photo set here. I have to shuffle them back to how they were originally. I don't know why. Don't ask. And then we've got another little photo card set here. And I can't remember what's in this one, so this will be fun. We'll learn together. So slightly different backs for this one. Oh, these are their solo ones. Exciting. So we've got Chan, Lino. Oh, these ones are kept in age order, apparently. Changbin, Hyunjin. So that's what's called the Hyung line. So that's the adults of the group. The adults of the group. They're not. They're all basically the same age. Chan's the oldest, and he was born in 97. And then the rest of them were like 98, and then like 2000s, like all born in like the 2000s. So they're basically all the same age, and they're basically all babies. So then we've got Han, and this is like the maknae line. It's the baby line. Felix. And I'm saying they're all babies. They're obviously 26. The youngest is 26, but I'm older than that by a few years, so they're babies to me. Seungmin, but they're not really. They're full-grown men. So, and then we've got Ian. So that is our photo set where it's all these the solo shots. And as you can see, they're all generally posing with wings or wings behind them, etc. Just trying to fan them out so you can at least see some of them. I'm just sneaking away there. There you go. That is the main part of it, of why you get it. But you do also get this beautiful book. And it's a photo book, which has got all the photos they took of this photo shoot. And also they have written in it. So I'm just going to move this all across. The boys have written in it with things that they wanted to say to stay, etc. So we are stay. If you are fans, you are stay. So we've got kind of concept photos of what this was meant to be, which, as I say, it's kind of like they were artists, they were sculptors. And you start with the oldest and go through. So this is Bang Chan's. You kind of, I won't show the whole book. I'm just going to show like Chan's, and then I will just like flick through so you can see the kind of concept. So it's just, you get these beautiful photos, which you can, quite a lot of people will either leave in or they'll like cut out the pages and make posters from, which is quite cute. I've got to be honest, I could not tear these out. I couldn't take these out. They're just too good. And then here, as you can see, he's got something in Korean to us. I have read this, but I can't remember what it says. But then it's got some song lyrics for us as well. I will have to look it up and just tell you what it says again in the description. But it does say something in there, and it's very sweet. And they all do it. So we've got Lino, and again, Lino's done it, and they've each drawn a little picture for us, etc. And we've got Changbin in the same for Hyunjin, Han, Felix, and Seungmin, and Ian, and then we've got group shots as well at the back. I've skipped through quite a few of those by mistake. We've got these kind of beautiful group shots of them, which is just lovely. I'm not sure. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we've got one of all of them here. So you can see all the boys together. It's just really nice. I mean, the kit itself was quite cheap. I think the kit itself was about £6. Sorry, £6. No, £6. However, because I am based in the UK, and it's got to come all the way from Korea, I'm just going to show these again while I'm talking through. And because it came from Korea, it cost me, I think, about £35, because shipping was about 30 quid. So it was quite a lot. And then you have to pay to be a member anyway, and that was about £30-ish. But that gives you access to their online system called Fans, and the boys will go on live and do lives on there, and they're captured with they're translated into English for you, and also, you know, you can talk to them, you can chat with them, you can send like messages, photos, etc. Obviously, nothing inappropriate, obviously. But it's just a really good system. And there were some people who were complaining about the price, etc. this year, but I think it was worth it. It's definitely worth it. I think they've had at least 6, 7. Well, there's been way more than that lives. There's been tons of lives, and I mean this kit itself was worth it because these are adorable. I love the photo sets. I will use the stickers. And this book's gorgeous. I'm going to display it all in my house. So, it's definitely worth it for me. Obviously, if you're not a fan, it would be weird. And if you can't afford it, obviously, you wouldn't want to get it. But if you are a real fan of these guys and you have the disposable income, why not? I'm just waiting for them to come to the UK now. I'm desperate for them to come to the UK so I can go see them. I would love to go see them and preferably get like a barricadey type seat, but I am old. Don't like standing up for the whole time, and frankly I'm not going to fight too strong a ticket war if it's going to cost me thousands of pounds. But I am willing to spend a fair amount on these guys because I just think they're worth it. They're amazing. Their story's really good. I won't go into their entire history. It's easy to find online if you want to find out about them, but they're just 8 really lovely men who care a lot about each other, their fans. What they represent is amazing, and definitely, honestly, really good music. So yeah, definitely recommend it. And yeah, that's it really. Yeah. So thank you for joining me with this unboxing. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If there are any stays watching, especially if you come over from Threads, because I will probably post this on my Threads, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. And what can I say? Stray kids all around the world. You make stray kids stay. Right. See you later. Have a lovely rest of your days, afternoons, evenings, and nights. Bye. 1, 2, 3, go.